I finished up until this part. D2H, 2 over M, 2 over M, 6 bar M2. This is most difficult to understand. Even though it starts from 3, 2, Y should be written as a 6, 2, 2 type of a symmetry axis, and it doesn't have a 6-fold. And to match this symmetry axis and symmetry elements, it should be written as 6 bar. This is most difficult to understand. Otherwise, other things is almost the same. And TH, OH, again, you have to remember that 3 bar should be written instead of 3-fold. Okay, now let's go to this D and D and cubic. Now D and D is again putting the mirror plane diagonally. What it means? Diagonal means in between two folds. We have to put the mirror plane in between two folds, and that's what it called. So D2D again, it starts from 2 to 2. There is two-fold, but Champlain says that it has mirror plane, vertical mirror plane locates in between two folds. All right. So symmetry-wise, if we follow Champlain's two folds, dihedral group. So this is D2. And Champlain says, put the vertical mirror plane in between the two folds. So Champlain says that two folds mirror plane is here, and mirror plane is here. All right. This one is mirror, this one is mirror. This is the diagonal mirror plane. Now I have to draw the poles in here. General pole is here, two folds, down pole by the two folds. So all the two folds is now drawn. But there is a mirror plane. So this is mirror, and now this is mirror, and now this is mirror. So these are the poles of D2D. Okay, now how we define these international symbols? In order to define international symbols, in order to define this mirror plane, I have to define this axis, because this mirror plane perpendicular. In order to define this mirror plane, I have to define this axis. But if I start from 2 to 2, there is no way that I can define this axis. I can only define this type of axis by 2 to 2. But now there are 4 x-axis with two-fold, 4 y-axis, that is mirror plane. If I start from 2 to 2, there is no way that I can do it. If I start 4 to 2, then this 4 set of x-axis, 4 set of y-axis can be defined. In this case, I can write down, all right, 4, 2, 1 set of x-axis as two-fold, and 4 y-axis as mirror plane. So I can write down like this. But when you do this, it doesn't have 4-fold. You see, there is no 4-fold in here. But 4 to 2 is the symmetry-wise right notation. What you do is 4 bar. 4 bar is, if you imagine this 4 bar is like this. Upper 90-degree rotation inversion, 90-degree rotation inversion, 90-degree rotation inversion, 90-degree rotation inversion. So these are 4 bar. 4 bar. It's not, even though 4 bar coming from 4-fold, it doesn't have 4-fold. It has actually 2-fold. Okay? But symmetry-wise, this one can be written as 4 bar. So this one international symbol is written as 4 bar 2m. Okay, you follow me? I hope you follow me. Now let's look at D3D. Again, this one is 3, 2. You don't have to write down 3, 2, 2. And vertical diagonal mirror plane. How we draw it? 3, 2, 2. Okay, set over x-axis, set over y-axis, all have 2 folds. So we don't have to write down these 2 folds in there because x and y is the same. Shenfly says, put the vertical mirror plane. Vertical mirror plane in between 2 folds. In between 2 folds. So these are mirror, 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 these are mirror. General pole-wise, 3 fold, 3 fold, 3 fold, 2 fold, 2 fold, 2 fold. Now you have the mirror, so upper pole, down pole, upper pole, mirror, upper pole, down pole. You have mirror, upper pole, now the down pole in here. So it's the general pose that you draw it. Okay, if the pole is generated by the mirror plane operation, and then you have to think about that right hand become left hand. Now international symbol wise, how I define it? Okay, it looks like all the x-axis has 2 fold and mirror plane because this is diagonal. So all the x-axis has both 2 fold and mirror plane. All the y-axis has both 2 fold and mirror plane. And this is the same as a 6 fold. Okay, so this one is 2 fold. All the x-axis has 2 fold and mirror. This one has 2 fold and perpendicular mirror plane. How many of them? There are 6 of them, right? 2 fold and mirror, 2 fold and mirror, and this one axis has, this one, okay, this mirror plane is defined by that. So what we can do is 2 over m over all the 6 axes. Let me see. And now all the axes, 3 set of axes, 2 over m. X set over axis, y set over axis has 2 over m. So it looks like it has 3 fold and 2 over m. Okay, but it's not 3 fold. It's not 3 fold. It looks like a 3 fold, but it's not really 3 fold. And instead, it's 3 bar. Okay, it has 6 fold like symmetry, but the symmetry axis is starting from 3 to 2, but it's not really 3 fold. Now we have to think that what's the difference between 3 and 3 bar. So let's look at 3 bar. 3 bar is 120 degree inversion, 120 degree inversion, 120 degree inversion, 120 degree inversion, 120 degree inversion. So these are 3 bar. It has 3 fold with upper pole and down pole. And this one matches this one. So international symbol wise, this one is written as 3 bar 2 over m, not simple 3 fold. All right, so Then think about D2. D2 is probably the last one. This one is 4 bar 3M. Now let's look at TD. It's 2, 3, 1, 0, 0. This is 1, 1, 1. This is coming from cubic symmetry operations. So this one is threefold, 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 threefold. Now this one is twofold, 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 twofold. Although 1, 0, 0 type axis has twofold, and although 1, 1, 1 axis has threefold, it says that put the diagonal mirror plane in between the two folds. So what is that? I put the mirror plane here in between the two folds. I put the mirror plane in here in between the two folds. And in between two folds, I put the mirror plane in here, and I put the mirror plane in here. So these are the mirrors, and these are the mirrors. Okay? Yes. So if I draw the general pole, this is twofold, twofold, twofold operation, twofold operation. And now this twofold is okay. Now this one is mirror, so I have to draw the mirror operation in here, and mirror operation in here. And this one is mirror operation in here, and mirror operation in here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now it has twofold. So twofold meaning that this one has rotated two folds in here, upper pole and down pole. This one again, down pole, upper pole. This one has upper pole, down pole. This one has upper pole and down pole. By the threefold rotation operation, this is threefold operation, and threefold operation makes here. Now this is two folds, of course. This is threefold. Now, and then this is twofold. This is twofold. Then this is upper pole, down pole. This one is upper pole and down pole, like this. There's something wrong. Should be this one is upper pole. This one should be down pole. All right, threefold operation. Upper pole, and then this one. Yep. Right. Okay, this one. 2. Okay. Down pole. Okay. All right. So this is what the symmetry looks like. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. I become old. Now, international symbol-wise, how we can write it? These are the mirror planes, meaning that all the 110 type has mirror plane. So we have to define this 110 type of axis. All the 100 type of axis has twofold, looks like. Yeah. Now all the 111 axis has threefold. But now we have to define 110 type of axis which has mirror plane. But in order to define this 110 type of axis, this should not be 2. This should be 4. 4, 3, 2 is the way that we define this symmetry axis. But this one doesn't have fourfold. So in that case, what we do is starting from this symmetry axis, but this one doesn't have fourfold. It has twofold like one, but there is upper pole and down pole. And that's 4 bar. If you remember 4 bar, then this is 90 degree down, 90 degree up, 90 degree down, 90 degree up. So this is 4 bar. So 4 bar looks like the symmetry axis is okay, but this one is basically starting from 2 folds. So this one, TD, international symbol-wise, 4 bar, 3, and meter. This is the international symbol of TD. So 4 bar, 3 meter is how I define it. And with that, I systematically draw all the 32 point groups in here. In the next few of the slides, it basically follows the explanation that I go over by drawing one by one and just write it in the something that you have to think about when you derive these 32 point groups. But I already did one by one, so I don't have to go through all of this. Okay, so finally what I did, I summarized that all these triclinic, monoclinic, orthorhombic, tetragonal, hexagonal, cubic crystal systems, and I also derived 14 Bravais lattices, and I derived 32 point groups. Something generated from one fold belongs to triclinic crystal system. Something you can derive by 1 2-fold, and 1 mirror plane and 1 axis has 2-fold and mirror plane. That belongs to monoclinic crystal system. Orthorhombic crystal system, 2 2 2 dihedral groups, and you have 2 over m, 2 over m, 2 over m. That's coming from D2H. C2V, even though it starts simple 2-fold cyclic rotation operation, when you have vertical mirror plane, it generates 2mm. That also belongs to orthorhombic crystal systems, and tetragonal crystal systems, and hexagonal crystal system, and cubic crystal systems. So when you derive these 32 point groups, then you can assign which 32 point group symmetry belongs to which crystal systems. Okay, that's about it. I spent some time for the derivation of 32 point groups. It's a little bit cumbersome, but it's graphical steps. But once you practice this with the explanation that I gave you, then you have good confidence about reading the crystallography handbooks and kinds of things. So thank you very much. I will stop my lecture at here. Thank you.